we're back in the showroom today, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the difference between all the waxes and sealants that Chemical Guys offers. Now, this is a whole variety of sealants and waxes, and they all have a different look, a different feel, and a different application. So hopefully I'm going to talk to you guys about how the products work, what's the difference between waxes and sealants, and when to use all these different cool waxes, because waxes are like clothing for your car. They give a different look and a different feel. So let's start off with sealants to talk about the maximum protection. So let's talk about Jet Seal 109. Jet Seal 109 is the Chemical Guys flagship sealant. This is the longest lasting durability sealant that we offer in our line of protection. Now, Jet Seal 109 is formulated with a unique coating that bonds to the surface on a nano level and actually gives the ultimate protection for any type of paint work. It works on windows, paint, wheels, any type of surface exterior on the vehicle. It works in a way where it bonds to the surface and protects against the harshest elements, and it lasts 8 months to a year. So if you're looking for the ultimate protection for your vehicle to fight off the elements, you need Jet Seal 109. You can also top it with a wax if you like, but this is going to give you the ultimate protection in any type of situation. We offer other sealants as well. Like, let's talk about M-Seal. M-Seal is an extreme gloss sealant, and it actually gives a nice bright gloss finish. The difference between M-Seal and Jet Seal is Jet Seal gives a warm wax-like finish using synthetic nanotechnology. M-Seal actually uses the same nanotechnology, but it gives a high gloss bright finish. It's great for white or yellow. Let's talk about factory sealant. Now, factory sealant actually has acrylic inside the sealant. So if you want to go ahead and team it like a wax sealant or a wax glaze combo, you can go ahead and use factory sealant. Now, factory sealant is designed to give a rock crystal look. It's like if you were putting a glaze and then topping it with a sealant, this gives the same effect. It uses the same type of acrylics that is found in a lot of our glazes and gives a nice bright crisp shine. Top coat sealant. Now, top coat sealant is actually a combo sealant and carnauba. It actually has 3 times the carnauba than a traditional carnauba, so you actually give a nice warm shine while still giving the sealant protection. It doesn't have as much protection as Jet Seal 109, but it's designed to give a different look. It actually looks great on silver cars. I love this look on silver cars because it gives that nice bright pop with a warm finish. So let's keep going down and let's talk about carnaubas. Now, if you want a natural look to your vehicle, you want to use carnauba. And carnauba has been around for a long time, and many people have called it the queen of waxes because it's the most sought after wax. There's beeswax, and there's all different types of other types of waxes, but carnauba gives a warm look. So let's talk about carnauba. If you're looking for a basic carnauba, we have our traditional carnauba. This is grade A carnauba cream wax, and it protects the vehicle and gives a natural shine. This is what a lot of people like to use. It's silicone free, so it's body shop safe. It's all natural carnauba. A lot of people like this because it gives a warm look. And if you're looking for a basic wax, it's a great starter product. Now, butter wet wax. Butter wet wax is a carnauba that gives a nice deep wet look with longer protection. It's actually formulated differently with different carnauba to give a brighter finish, and it also cleanses the paint as well. Butter wet wax is a great way to wax any type of car, and if you're just getting started on detailing, butter wet wax is a great way to start it off. And cherry wet wax. Cherry wet wax has polymer resins in it. Now, these waxes are actually called liquid waxes. There's 2 different types of carnauba waxes. There's liquid and paste wax. We're going to talk about paste wax in a minute, but let's keep talking about liquid carnauba. Now, liquid carnauba is cool because it can be formulated with other products as well, like acrylics and resins and all these other different types of materials that can actually give a longer durability than traditional carnauba. Sealants give a really long durability, but you can actually make carnauba last a little bit longer while formulating it differently. So cherry wet wax actually has polymer resins for a wet gloss that actually seals the paint and gives a bright finish with the resin. A lot of people like this on brighter color cars like red and yellow and all those bright colors. You really want to stand out, you can use cherry wet wax. Now, if you're looking for a quick way to wax your car, you can actually use something called InstaWax. Now, InstaWax is actually a formula that's actually a spray and a wax. So what you do is you shake it up, it activates the formula, and then you can go ahead and spray it on the vehicle and spread it out. It's an easy way to wax the car. It actually is the same type of wax that's in our natural carnauba, but in a spray form. It's very economical, it's really easy to use, and it's cool because you can wax your car real quick if you're looking for speed. So liquid carnauba and extreme depth. Now, you want to bring more depth to your car and you want a 1-step wax formulated with an extreme shine. You can go ahead and use extreme depth plus X Seal. This actually seals the paint, gives a nice carnauba shine but it works great on reds and dark color cars. It works great on any color car. It's a very easy spread product, and you don't even have to have dry time. These products right here, the Butter Wet Wax, the Carnauba, and the Extreme Seal require no dry time, so you can wipe on, wipe off, just like the Karate Kid says. Now, if you're looking for a sealant that's spray on, we have these sealants up here. These are all cream, and you can apply with a DA machine, or you can apply by hand. This is actually called Blitz, and Blitz is actually a spray sealant with acrylic for a high gloss shine. This is actually a version that gives a bright finish. So if you notice, there's actually two versions. You have the actual sealant combo right here, and then this right here is acrylic. So we're gonna go shake this up. Now our formula is activated. We can go ahead and spray it on the surface and give an acrylic shine with sealant protection. It's really popular among car enthusiasts that want a bright shine or wax their car right at the car show. A lot of people love that. Now let's talk about paste waxes. Paste waxes are the true art form of detailing. People often collect paste waxes. Even when I open my fridge at home, I have half the refrigerator filled with paste waxes because people often make it as craft or as artwork. These are all made in limited production. So all these paste waxes are designed to give a certain look, so let's talk about all of them. Let's start with Pure XXX. Now, Pure XXX Hardcore Paste Wax is a yellow paste wax. It's designed to give a yellow look, and it gives a warm shine to any color vehicle. It's really easy to spread on, and it actually melts right in your hand. Now, this wax is one of our most popular waxes. It's very durable, and it gives a nice bright shine to the finish. I like this wax. It's really easy to use, and it's very popular with enthusiasts and professionals. It also has an advanced polymer built into the wax, so it gives a longer durability than a traditional Carnauba wax. Let's talk about Pete's 53. Now, Pete's 53, I'll actually open this one because it's one of our demos, is actually a Brazilian white Carnauba. So you notice that wax actually looks different than XXX. I'll actually open up both so we can show you guys the difference between the two. This is actually a white Brazilian Carnauba, and this is actually a yellow polymer-based Carnauba. These two are both different, and they're going to give different looks. Yellow Carnauba is going to give a warm luster. I like yellow Carnauba on my metallic red Mustang. It gives a nice warm look, and you see the orange come out in the paintwork. Now, white Carnauba is great for black or white or any color car. It gives a nice bright, crisp finish. Now, a lot of people might be understanding, how do you tell the difference between the waxes? The only way is to try it. And over time, when you try waxes, you start to become the difference. It's all about becoming a detailing enthusiast. It's an art form, and you want to be able to join the detailers around the world to learn this art. Now, let's talk about Pure Concourse. Now, 50/50 is actually Brazilian white Carnauba, and it's actually made in limited production. So this one is actually a limited production piece that is in a can that you open up with a screwdriver or a key or a coin because it's sealed up from the environment. This is a great wax because it goes on smooth and gives a bright finish. It enhances any color on the vehicle. I like it because it applies smooth and it gives a bright finish. This requires a 20-minute dry time. Pete's 53 is actually called a wipe-on, wipe-off wax, or a WOWO. Now, the wipe-on, wipe-off wax means that you can apply it and buff it off immediately with no dry time. Pure Concourse actually requires a 20-minute dry time to ensure that the wax bonds to the surface and gets the best look. Let's talk about black. A lot of people might be talking about black. Black is specifically designed for dark colored cars. Black, dark green, dark blue, anything close to black. You don't want to use it on white because it's not designed for that. It actually has color enhancing polymers that make black look extremely dark, much more dark than any other wax out there, and it has extreme durability. And we like to say, from the darkest of places shines the brightest of lights. So make your black car shine brighter than those white cars, because that's why you have a black car. You have a black car for elegance, for class, sophistication, all those different types of characteristics that when people see your car, they get that feel from you. Now, lava. Lava is the luminous glow infusion. I like lava because lava is great for any color vehicle, specifically dark or light colored cars. Now, lava is actually a putty form, so you might notice it's actually a little bit different. And it's poured in the pot hot, so it gives a nice, smooth finish to any style vehicle. Any color, metallics, solid colors, they all look great with lava. Let's talk about Celeste d'Italia. Now, Celeste d'Italia was actually made as a custom wax that we designed for Mark Ellsworth of Heavenly Detail. And Celeste d'Italia was actually a unique wax that uses pure Brazilian Carnauba teamed with almond oil. Almond oil gives a fresh, bright finished look. This is great for show cars or enthusiast cars, somebody that wants an extra touch on their vehicle. It smells amazing. It smells like a fresh woman. So everybody really likes the scent and the fragrance. Now, Celeste Italio is awesome because it goes on the paint smooth in a nice thin coat. The wax is actually extremely hard, so you notice my finger does not even sink into it like lava. Lava or any of the other softer waxes, the wax will actually, my finger will sink into the wax, but Celeste Italio is hard, and that hard wax gives a nice hard look on the paint. Now, let's talk about my favorite wax, which is E-Zyme. Maybe we can pop one of these open from the case, but E-Zyme is my favorite wax that Chemical Guys makes. This has been my favorite wax for about 6 years now, and I love the way it looks on my vehicle. Now, what I love about E-Zyme is that E-Zyme is an all-natural wax. It uses natural plant E-Zymes to go ahead and coat the surface, teamed with natural Brazilian yellow carnauba. So you notice when I open up the pot, it's actually a nice yellow form. It's hard, but it also gives a warm finish. Now, this true yellow Brazilian carnauba gives a warm finish. I love this on my red Mustang because it makes the orange pop out. So when my car drives along the beach at sunset, it looks much more orange and warm. And you can manipulate colors on cars by changing the waxes because the wax is going to determine how the light enhances the color finish. The cool thing about E-Zyme is an all-natural product. It doesn't have any type of synthetics in the product. It doesn't have any type of resins. It's an all-natural Brazilian carnauba wax. That's why a lot of people really love it. And the cool thing is that the case itself is actually recycled plastic. So we're being eco-friendly while creating an all-natural product for everybody, enthusiasts, professionals, to enjoy and have a great detailing experience. So now you have a broad understanding of all the difference between sealants, the ultimate protection, liquid carnaubas, the blend between carnauba and other natural products to give a nice bright shine that are easy to use, spray waxes and spray sealants, and also the true artwork that everybody loves if you're enthusiasts, paste waxes. Paste waxes are a great way to give a nice bright shine. The reason I like using paste waxes is because you use a hand applicator pad, like one of these foam applicator pads, and you actually rub the car down by hand. You give that connection between you and your automobile. It's that textile connection that connects us as humans with machines. When we get in the car, we feel the steering wheel, we have that connection to the machine. Same thing with waxing the car. You get that nice connection between the two. So hopefully this will help you out pick out any of your waxes that you need for the future and hopefully get the right look on your car. And if you have any more questions, subscribe to our YouTube account where we have a lot more tech videos. We put out tech videos every week to talk about all our amazing products and give you how-to tips from the pros. So if you want to check out any of our cool waxes, you can find us on our Facebook, our Twitter, or you can find me and all these cool waxes at chemicalguys.com.